Hey, it's tag week on TotallyBooksessed. Woo! I did a lot of Googling trying to find booktuber tags and I completely failed. I was like, list of booktuber tags. Can somebody help me find tags? Because it was just so hard. So I'm ending up just doing a tag that Audrey did like a couple months ago. So we're just gonna go with that. So without further ado, the inside and out tag. I'm not really sure who started this. I just copied and pasted the questions from Audrey's video descriptions. So I'm sorry, I'm a terrible booktuber person. If you started this, cool. Gonna get my laptop. The letter I stands for inside flap / back summaries. What do you like in them? I don't like summaries to be too descriptive. There are a lot of instances where I have been spoiled by just reading summaries, so I tend to kind of not read summaries direct off a book, but rather I read people's summaries in reviews, or just like kind of word of mouth type of thing. I don't really like reading the summaries of books. I do like knowing what they're about before I read them, but I don't like knowing too much. N stands for new book. What kind of format do you want it in? My ideal format is paperback. I like paperbacks because you can take them anywhere and they're small and they're not too heavy, but I am starting to really like the ebook format. I've been using my Nook so much lately and it's just been super handy to just carry one thing. I don't know, because now I read multiple books at one time, and so it's just like it's in one little container and it's small and people can't tell what you're reading, which is amazing because, you know, sometimes YA covers are kind of hideous. But yeah, so either paperback or e-format. S stands for scribble while you read. Yes, I do write in books, but mostly if I am doing some sort of paper or assignment on them later. So mostly for school, I write in my books, and yes, I don't care. I am so fond of writing in books right now. I am reading Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World, and I am just having so much fun with Post-its, and I've written all over this book, and that's totally fine. I think that marking up a book is a good way of active reading. I don't do it so much with YA just because it's enjoyment and I don't want to get too serious about it, but sometimes if I note something that I think is really weird or really interesting, I will mark it somehow. Another I for in your best voice. Recite the first sentence of your favorite book or recite your favorite first sentence from a book. I don't know. Either way, I don't have very many books with me, so I'm going to recite my favorite last line of a book, and that is from Cloud Atlas, and the last sentence is, "Yet what is any ocean but a multitude of drops?" And I just love that sentence so much. It's like my anthem now. I love it. And yeah. D, does it matter to you if an author is male or female? No, I don't care, but I do get curious if an author has letters instead of a first name. I'm always like interested to find out if it's a male or a female writing this, just, you know, out of curiosity. It doesn't really affect whether or not I pick up a book. E, ever read ahead? Yes and no. I do like to flip forward in books to see when the end of the chapter is so that I can either go to sleep or get up and do something else. But for the most part, no, I try not to actually look at the words. Sometimes I'll look at the last page. I love to read the acknowledgments before I finish a book. I'm so notorious for doing that, which is why when I read Bitter Blue, I was really upset because there are tons of spoilers in that acknowledgments page. Don't read it until you read the book. But yeah, so no, I don't read ahead in the story. I just like to flip around while I'm reading sometimes because I'm weird. Oh, organized bookshelves or outrageous bookshelves? Well, at home my bookshelves are pretty organized, a little chaotic, but mostly organized. Here at school, my bookshelves are, yeah, not great. I'll show you. This is essentially my bookshelf right now. It's just boring. You, under oath, have you ever bought a book based on the cover alone? Maybe. Covers are what initially gets me interested in a book. If a cover doesn't catch my eye, I'm less likely to actually read the summary on the back. but usually if the cover is really pretty and the summary sucks, I won't buy it. T, take it outside to read or stay in. I am definitely a read inside kind of person. I have a couple floaters in one of my eyes, and so when I read outside, they get really noticeable, and I just do not like that. It's very distracting, so I like to read inside. Since I live in California, the weather's always really nice, and I always think it'd be great to read outside, but every time I do, I just can't focus because of these things that are just in my vision because of the sunlight. So annoying. And that is it for this tag video. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to do this, I'll put the questions in the description, and yeah, I'm not going to tag anyone at the end because I'm like totally a noob. I want to do more tag videos though, maybe on my personal channel. That'd be fun. So if you have any suggestions for tags, please leave them in the comments because I have such trouble finding them. The only one that I can find is the Booktuber Confessions tag, and I don't feel like a booktuber enough of a booktuber in order to actually do that one yet, so I just want fun tags. Okay? Cool. Alright. Bye!